Welcome to Stability, Flexibility, Full Total Body. I am Ursula. So we're going to use the stability ball today to do lots of good stretches for the entire body. So bring that ball on a non-slippery surface, carpet or mat, and let's lay your hands on top and lengthen that spine around it a little bit here as you're coming back into a seated kneeling position. Inhale, reach forward, maybe lifting up your fingers. Exhale, lay the hands flat around a little bit, that thoracic spine. Pulling your belly in and just letting with your inhale, exhale that spine round. And then we're going to come up kneeling and we lengthen forward. And we're doing more of a deeper rounding in the spine as we're pulling the ball towards us. Stretch it away. Relax the belly here in a cat-cow mode. And tucking or untucking your toes. Lengthening out. And coming back. Letting that whole spine here open up and feel that lengthening stretch in your side body. Let your head relax. Exhale, belly deep into the spine and rounding here again as you're bringing the ball towards you. 5-6 times will do the magic. Good. Now we're going to do like this yummy type stretch with the help of the fit ball. Another word is stability ball or pilates ball. There's so many terms for it. It's just an amazing tool to get your body flexible, stretch the body. An amazing routine can be done with or on that stability ball. So going here perhaps in a figure 8 or rolling the ball to one side, letting your hips go to the other side. Be creative. Let the breath here guide you into the stretch. And do several rounds here as long as that feels good. Articulating here your spine in this movement. I love this. I love this more than the regular yummy pose on hands and knees. So bringing now your left hand, making a fist in the center of the ball, stretch it out. Exhale, keep that arm straight and roll it towards you. Putting the other arm behind your lower back. What we're doing here is we're lengthening out our lat, our latissimus dorsi, our side back muscle under the arms and the entire arms. Also, of course, you're lengthening your spine here and your side body. It feels really yummy. And then we switch sides. So make this fist lengthen out. Your job here is to keep that arm straight, digging here that fist into the ball and roll it towards you as you straighten up. About 5 times on each side. This is a routine, a flexibility routine, what you can do several times a week, as much as you want to, either add it on to any of your workouts or standing alone or add it on to any of my shorter yoga practices. This is about 20 minutes long today. So we're bringing now the left leg forward, bringing the ball here onto the right side, belly in, shoulders and hips are squared. The ball is for you to keep the balance and stretch deeper. So I inhale, exhale, lean into that hip flexor stretch. And then coming out a little bit. And the ball is guiding me so much easier, so much deeper here into that flexibility stretch. Inhale, exhale. Press gently into the ball. Leaning into that, stretching here your right hip flexor, inner groin on the left leg, all the way around the knee, and then you may even bring that arm up as you reach your heart, your chest up towards the ceiling, and take a couple more deep breaths. And then we open that knee a little bit to the side. So either stay on the foot or open the foot a bit to the pinky toe side here. Put the ball where you feel you can maneuver it in, yet it will help you to get deeper into that stretch. This stability ball flex stretch routine here is for everybody, no matter what level you are in. And so now we're going to come back. We're digging the left heel in, and you see how I'm guiding myself forward, lengthening the chest over that straight leg. And that's where the ball is really perfect, holding that pose a little longer. You can also bring the hand down onto your mat. Breathing deep in and out to your nose. And then we bring that leg back, and we're going to switch sides. Make sure you have enough room on either side for the ball, and in a little while we also need the wall. Again, square your hips, coming forward as you're lengthening into that stretch, breath by breath. Feel free to put your hand above that right knee, or like you see, I'm pushing forward and mimicking here the move, pressing forward, letting the hips gently open. Deep breathing here. Inhale, exhale as you're getting deeper into the stretch. And then we're going to hold the stretch, perhaps bring the arm up. About good 10 seconds here. Letting the body open up. Do not hold your breath, please. And from here we open up a little bit more, letting that knee fall away from your torso, from the center, stretching the inner groin, and a little bit deeper that left hip flexor. Square the chest, heart, chest, shoulders relaxed. And again, we're digging here that heel in. We bend and straighten. Gently is the key. Watch your knee. Do not hyperextend. Exhale, lengthen your spine. And just lightly hold on to the ball for your balance. I love moves on the stability ball. It's just a wonderful way to utilize this. What a great invention. If you absolutely do not have a ball, what I would recommend you go out and get one. Like Five Below, you get them literally for $5. Then you could use like a little step stool. You just have to make sure it's moving, it's sliding gently in the directions you want to. So now we're sitting down in a butterfly pose. I have the whole booty and lower back pressed against the wall. If you don't have a wall, sit against the door. And letting my hips here open as I'm pulling my belly in and press the feet together. And then you can use that ball here again to lengthen out, roll it back in little by little, finding that flexibility, the mobility in your spine, in your hips with the help of the ball. You could do that probably on a chair, having a chair in front of you and putting your hands onto the seat of the chair. But get a ball. It's a one-time investment, can be stored in your closet, anywhere. It's wonderful to work with your stability exercise ball. So here you're holding this again for about good 10 seconds, letting the body open up. And we're coming into a straddle. Again, readjust, put your whole booty against the wall, baseboard, lower back, press it in and pull the belly in. And now we go forward towards the pancake, that's what it's called. And the ball again helps you to reach deeper into it. And rolling the ball in and out again builds flexibility and mobility in your groin, in your inner thighs, and in your lower back and outer hips. We're going to come here over to the right side, holding on to the ball, one hand perhaps next to the leg. Same thing, in and out into that stretch. And then you find the right spot where you're like, oh man, I'm open now, I stay here. Here I'm demonstrating where you're coming more to the side, bringing the arm across, whether on the ball or holding onto your hand. This is a really deep side stretch. Find your medium, find your way, using the ball to lengthen the side body. And we move it over to the other side. Lengthening now with the ball's help here. The right side, the left arm, the left hand is helping me walking deeper along the floor. I'm going to bring the ball a bit more here to the side. Just enough space for the flower pot. And I'm holding the whole hand here, bringing that arm up and across, laid onto my hand or onto the ball. Leaning here, my shoulders against the wall. Beautiful stretch, holding it for good 10 seconds and then coming back out. And we're going to go forward again. I want you to feel the difference here. Stretching and flexibility routines, moves can be done every single day. I often do things like this in the evening, before bed, or while I'm watching TV. So now we're going to come up here and we're going to press here. Oh no, we find first this move, sorry. We're going to lay the lower belly onto the ball. And we're going to press our feet about good hip width apart against the baseboards or against the wall. Make sure you have a good grip, your legs are straight. And then reach your arms straight forward and bring them back. So I'm kind of like a swimming motion here. Bend my elbows, bring your palms, your wrists in, and then stretch them backwards and forward. You can also just bring your arms alongside your body and then just sweep them forward as you inhale. This is a little extra here, wrist mobility, elbow mobility stretches. Let's grab here your TheraBand or a yoga belt or some kind of a strap. And we're pulling the arms towards us. So we inhale, exhale, bend the elbows, bring it towards the chest. Make sure you're pressing your feet against the wall. I just love those TheraBands because they give you a little bit more resistance. Beautiful back and shoulder stretch, arm stretch, low back, flexibility and strength. Bring the strap, make it a bit smaller, bring it behind you, shoulder width apart, lift up, roll your shoulder blades onto the back and coming down, exhale, coming back up, lengthening out, a little down, exhale, rise up, squeeze those shoulder blades onto your back. This is so good for your shoulders here. Last week we talked about shoulder and did a lot of shoulder moves, so always working with it. So now we have the ball onto our right side and we're leaning again, the feet staggered against the baseboard and the ball is on our waist. Find a good balance here with the ball. Bring your hands onto the mat and hug the ball tight. Reach that left arm out by your ear and then coming in, exhale, reach it out, lengthening that side body. All the way, stretch, legs are straight, squeeze your inner thighs a bit towards each other. And then we're just rolling a little bit on our back. Make sure you have that ball snug. Cross our hands in front of our chest and we're doing like a little side sit-up. Squeeze that core in. Exhale as you're coming up. So you're working here your left obliques. And carefully now rolling to the other side. So the ball is now on your left side. Tuck it again between thighs, hips and waist. Stagger your straight legs, your feet against the wall and holding that ball snug, belly in. And we're starting here again. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, coming up to this side bend, working and stretching the obliques and the side of our back and shoulders. I'm showing this here from a different camera angle, how it looks here from the front. See how I'm really holding snug on the ball and I have no room to roll away or, fall. And then the same thing again, go a little bit here onto your lower back and exhale up into a side crunch, oblique sit-up stretch. Exhale, coming up, inhale, letting your upper back form onto the stability ball. Good, and carefully coming off the ball here. And we're going to bring that ball behind our lower back and bending our knees. Grab your TheraBand once more and then bringing your feet flat, holding the TheraBand shoulder width apart, and we're bringing the arms overhead. Exhale, coming up into a sit-up crunch. So lengthening out. Exhale, arms forward and straight up. So you're sitting in the lower part of that ball. Make sure again you have good ability, so the ball balance and strength, so the ball is not moving away, and having your core tucked in. 5-6 times, and then if you have that flexibility, reach the arms as far behind as they go. Those things really help my shoulder and still helping my shoulder to get stronger and gaining my flexibility again. And then just holding here that strap taut and holding that pose, core tight, roll slightly back. Carefully bringing your knees down and bringing the ball behind your lower back, in between your feet, and molding here your entire back carefully onto that ball. So you're stretching your entire front body, quads, hips, chest. So if it's available, bring your arms here up again and reach them either out to the side like a T, or bring them straight to the side by your ears. That feels amazing. It stretches the entire front body and under the armpits and so forth. So let's carefully come off here again. And I'm going to push the ball against the wall. It sticks in my house. I don't know why, it just stays there. And then again, we're walking the booty, the lower back against the ball squeezes against the wall, and it's lengthen your right leg out and reach a couple times forward and back to build this flexibility, that mobility under your right hamstrings, in your lower back. And then once you find that sweet spot, stay for about good 10 seconds, breathe deep and lengthen out. Slowly coming up. Make sure the connection with your lower back and your booty is on that ball, and we're switching sides. Shasana here, single leg stretch on the left side, and the same thing, lengthen out a couple times and come back out of the pose. This is active mobility stretching. And then we will holding it again when you are ready. About good 10 seconds. The ball here helps you gently to press a little bit deeper into that pose. Breathing in and out of your nose, and let's come up, lengthening out both legs, open them up a little bit, digging your heels here in, and keep some space by bending the knees. We want to take the hamstrings first out of the equation and really focus on the lower back. Coming back out, lengthening in, exhale, coming back up, And now I'm lowering my knees a little bit more and lengthening out again. Building here that length in the body, building that flexibility. And then finding again a good 10 seconds to hold that pose. And then rising back up. Again here, pressing the booty, the low back against that ball. Cross your legs. Molding now the entire back onto the ball. Lay your head comfortable back. Balance with your arms and take a couple deep breaths. We're almost done with our practice today. And we're finishing here with 3 cactus. Molding again your upper back, your thoracic spine against the ball as you open up into the cactus. So I hope you will share this with your friends and family. Do this routine often. Flexibility, mobility is key for a healthy body. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming to my channel. Have a fantastic day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.